What's up, everybody? Power Sports Steve coming at you again today from Extreme Power Sports in Opelika, Alabama. Today, we've got something different for the channel. We don't do these a lot. We are more focused, I think, on side-by-sides and ATVs. But we do sell dirt scooters, too. Today, we're looking at the 2024 Yamaha YZ125X. Here's another thing. As long as my wife does not kick me out of the house, I think this is going to be my new race bike for the 2024 SECA Hair Scramble Series. We're sponsoring that series this year, and I told you there's going to be some videos coming down the road here shortly. I think the season opener is a week from Saturday, so stay tuned. Might get some race videos, some race recaps, all that kind of stuff. But let's talk about this bike. I believe Yamaha came out with this bike in 2020. It was changed for 2023. Yamaha has made the YZ125 for like 1,000 years. The last generation, I believe, was the same from like 96 to 2021. So very long run on this bike. 2022, this bike got a whole fresh update. Engine, plastics, carburetor, all the kind of things we want to talk about here in just a minute. The X model got the same updates in 2023. So last year it was all new. This is the 24. We do have these available here at the store, just FYI. So come see us and let's start looking at this bike. I just took it for a ride and this little thing is a screamer. And folks, everybody says you need a 450, 250F, you know, all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not a featherweight. I'm 6'3", about 40 plus pounds right now. And this little guy will take me around just fine. Let's do a little walk around. There's a lot of videos on the web on this bike. We're also, if things go well, we'll probably do some updates on this video as far as some things we may or may not change. So stay tuned for that as well. If you don't know the difference in a 125 and a 125X, let me go over a few of those. One, you see it's sitting on a kickstand. No kickstand on the standard 125. It does have an 18-inch rear wheel. 19-inch rear wheel on the standard. The thinking there is you run the same real size tire. Only difference is you get a little more sidewall on an 18. The other difference, the big one, power valve tuning. Everything's a little bit different. The engine characteristics of this bike is designed to have a little more low-end torque. And I gotta say, for a 125, this thing actually has a little bit of grunt. And I say a little bit because we all know I'm talking about a 125. I remember having, I want to say, it serves me right, a 2002 CR125, way back 100 years ago. And I swore I'd never own another 125. I hated that bike, zero power. I don't know what the deal was with it. Maybe it was just tuning or something, and I wasn't smart enough back then to figure it out. But this bike is nothing like that. This thing is going to be fun. Oh, one other thing I didn't note, bigger gas tank. I think 2.6 gallons. I could be a little off on that. I should know this a little bit better. I believe it's 2.6 gallons total on this bike, so you don't have to worry about finishing that long hair scramble race. Easy peasy. I mean, just take a look at it. Beautiful bike. So all this plastic, when they changed the bike, everything was new. Used to the shroud kind of cut down here, and it had the tank just kind of hanging out here, if you will. I love the new look. These graphics are actually embedded into the plastic. You cannot feel any of that, which is awesome. I wish they made this bike in the 50th anniversary. I would have loved to have had the purple and pink or white or whatever you want to call it that they make in the standard, but it's not available on the X model. But that's not to say we may or may not make this a retro bike when things are said and done. V-Force cage comes from the factory, okay, so you don't have to worry about updating your intake block there for your reed valve. Kind of sweet. Let me just take a look. Everything's really nice. You know, all the bikes that come with the plastic chain cover or case saver, I want to call it, you know, better than nothing, but I always upgrade these to metal. I have actually broken a crankcase in my life, and not a fun experience. Highly recommend you do not do that. They also changed the seats, so you have a little flatter design on the seat than what you used to have. So, you know, used to you kind of ramped up to the gas tank. This is definitely more flat than what it used to be. Let's see if we can get this thing to start. I did just take a spin on it, and I'm not even sitting on the bike, but I mean, look how easy these things are to start. I mean, look at that. Crisp, crisp, crisp. Love it. We're going to probably do a few laps on it tonight if all goes well. We're going to go out to the local motocross track where they actually have East Alabama single track as well, and put in a few laps, get our feet wet on it, see what we think. All right, folks, that's pretty much all I've got today. Again, if things go how I think they're going to go, we're going to do some more videos on this particular bike, making some changes, some upgrades, and did a little racing. So stay tuned for all that, and check us out. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.